haven't been able to catch a break on this wind. Just ran through a bunch of weeds. Alright. I don't know if you can see it. But here we go.
Okay, picking up where I left off in episode 5, the final countdown. This is the final countdown, the finale for the What It Takes series on the 1962 Johnson 18 horse. Sounds great, runs great, bing, bang, boom.
This thing's a little squirrely because I'm sitting so far in front of it on this damn seat. And I'm going to have to readjust my high speed.
Okay, so it looked like I'm blowing a little bit of steam out of this thing. I reached up and felt the power head. It was nice and cool. The pump is pumping fine. And if you look at the power head beneath the exhaust cover there, it's very discolored, and I was leaking gas from there, and it was hard to tell exactly where it was coming from. So I'm going to keep my eye on that and probably order up the gaskets and get that swapped out before too long.
adjust my trim pin, make sure I'm on the right and best setting. Good on my high speed setting. It's something I'll just have to fool around with once I get this thing totally situated.
And by totally situated, I mean the seat mount is way too far away from the outboard. I can't reach it. It's very uncomfortable. I can barely reach back there to shift it, much less steer the damn thing or try to do any adjustments while driving it. The guy I bought the boat from gave me an extension for the outboard, but it still was just too squirrely. I didn't feel like I was in control, so I'm going to swap around that seat mount and take care of those little problems.
Alright, well that's it. The 1962 Johnson 18 horse short shaft tiller. What it takes to get this damn thing up and running. We're looking really good. Just a few little tiny minor adjustments here and there. And thanks again so much for watching my videos. Check out my other videos. It's This Old Outboard. You know the channel.
Okay, in conclusion of what I did here, the last few minute things I did on the outboard was got my stop screw here straightened out. I had bent it when heating it up, trying to get it out and loosen it in the first place. Got that straightened out. I also went around, tightened up all the power head bolts underneath. They're a little bit loose. I'm having a leak or more of a residue coming out this side. I'm not sure if it's the exhaust gaskets or coming through the power head gasket. I'm probably going to tear all this apart down the road here and replace all the gaskets and get that squared away. I think that's why I was blowing a little bit of steam out there. And it seemed to me the second run there wasn't an issue with the steam, so things might have kind of cleared themselves up. Anyway, I'd like to say also in conclusion, thank you so much for watching my videos. Check out my other videos. Thanks again to everyone that has subscribed to my channel. I'm having a great time putting these things together and putting these videos together. Sometimes I spend a little bit more time doing the video than I do doing the motor. But anyway, thanks again. This is the What It Takes series, the 1962 Johnson, just what it takes to put one of these things together or get one of these things up and running. This is the finale on the 62 Johnson. So once again, thank you so much. It's This Old Outboard. You know the channel.